Hi everyone, it's your girl Love Chi, and I'm back with another video in my series Get It Together, where we are getting our lives together. And not each week, but whenever I'm going through something in life, I come back at you with a word that describes that week that I'm having. And this week topic is authenticity. What does it mean to be authentic? So, according to Google, the dictionary says of undisputed origin, genuine. So my question really is, who are you when no one's watching? You know, like, because they always say when we're around people, we bring our representative. We're not really who we are. So who are you when you're by yourself when no one's watching? Because oftentimes we think we're going to get away with something when we do something we know we shouldn't be doing, but no one ever gets away with anything. Karma is definitely real. What you put out into the universe, you definitely get back. It may not come to you in the form that you think it will, but it's gonna come back to you. So who are you when no one's watching? And I ask that question because I've went through things where it's like society will tell me this is how it views me, but in my heart of hearts I'm like, bruh, I'm a good person. I don't go out of my way to cause harm to anyone else. So that's why I say, when you're by yourself, when you're sitting alone by yourself, what is it that you're thinking about? You have to think about what you're thinking about. What roams your mind? How do you react when people irritate or antagonize you? What thoughts do you have? Because your innermost thoughts is who you are. When you don't say how you feel out loud, but you have those thoughts, that's you. When you're by yourself and in your mind, like you're walking down the street or something and someone needs help, and in your mind you're like, man, I want to help them, but I don't. That's who you are, not the person that you present to the world, not what the world sees, not how you are characterized by the world, but when you're by yourself, when there isn't a medal for the actions that you do. Who are you? What hill are you going to die on? Because it's that saying, pick your battles wisely, and whatever hill you stand on, be willing to down on that hill or that mountain. So when you by yourself, who are you? Are you living your truth? Are you authentically you? Are you genuine? Not for no one else but for yourself. When society or people in society were telling me this is who I was, I would have those conversations with myself like, no, that isn't who I am. And recently, someone I know that I admire, that I look up to, they're a poet, an author, an artist, all of those things. They told me, and I needed to hear this. They told me, I love your aura. I love the vibe you give. And I was just like, thank you. Because society is trying to tell me that I'm not good enough. Society is trying to tell me that I'm not a good person. So for my character to shine through, even when society is trying to tell me something I know to be false, it's like, dang, I'm happy you see it. So that means to me that all the right people who are supposed to see who I am at heart are going to recognize it, are going to see it. And that's me being authentically me. It would be easy for me to just give in to what other people said. And you know what? It really wouldn't be easy for me to give in to what people said, because in my mind, my true self will be like, dang, you not living out who you are. So for me, I can't be something someone else labeled me as, because I know that's not me. So again, even in these dark spaces, if you are the light, continue to be that light. Continue to be that light, because remember, and I forgot where I was watching this, where I seen this, but it is said that the vibration of something good, of a higher level, outweighs a whole team, a whole circuit of that negative energy. So one positive energy equates to that group of negative energy. So if you are the light, continue to shine. When you go into these spaces and you see these random people and these random faces and you feel the energy, don't diminish who you are. Never diminish who you are to make someone feel comfortable about who they are if it negates from who you are. Don't dumb yourself down or belittle yourself for anyone. Live in your light. So again, I say that message that individual gave me was so needed, because it's like, I'm happy you see everything that I'm doing. I'm happy that you see that my goodness outweighs the bad. I'm happy with that, because it's like, I'm having this battle where it's like, damn, I gotta fight all this. I gotta fight all this. I gotta be strong. I gotta be brave, and it's a lot. It truly is a lot. And it's like, as long as I continue to be me, and everyone who continues to receive my positivity, receive it, that's all that matters. That's the reason why I made and wrote that poetry book, because I feel like what it is that I've experienced, even if I fall down, even if I fail, the people that come behind me aren't going to have to experience exactly what I experienced, because one, they're going to learn from what I experienced, and two, I took that trauma, that traumatic experience, and turned it into something good for myself. Because again, I'm not the type of subservient person to just lay down. That's not my truth. God didn't create me that way. I wish it would be easy for me to go with the norm, go with groupthink, go with conformity. But that's not me. And I have to live and continue to live in my truth. So I ask you, who are you when no one's watching? Even when society, because not just me, not just my skin, not just because my gender, not because none of that. We all have our own experience. But who are you when no one's watching? That is who you need to cultivate. That is the authentic you. That is you in your essence. That is you in your power. You have a gift. You better own your gift and command it and be authentically you. Be genuine. We have enough clones in this world. So I am very passionate about who I am and the fight that I fight. So this week, along this get together, be authentically you, because when you are authentically you, you can stand in your power. You can stand in your grace. You know who you are, despite what other people say you are. Because when you know who you are, no one, no matter what they bring up against you, can destroy that. So continue to be authentic, continue to live in your truth, continue to persevere, continue to surrender to God, continue to reflect on your actions and how you can change, all of that, everything. And I feel like I'm missing something, because we got surrender, we got hold yourself accountable. When you hold yourself accountable and you forgive yourself for your past, no one can use that against you. No one, because you walk firmly and proudly in that authenticity that you carry within you. So don't let anything or anyone take the genuineness that you have to offer this world, because we all have our own stories. So, again, this week, the word is authentic. The experience is authentic. What we're getting together is being who we truly are in all spaces. Yes, sometimes you have to polish yourself just a little bit, but don't never make a lesser you to make someone who doesn't care about you feel greater, Uplift yourself. And thank you for tuning in. Again, follow me on all platforms, Instagram, Twitter, subscribe here, comment, like, share one time where, there was a mountain that you stood on and you stood on firmly because it is authentic to you. Write in the comments what authenticity means to you. And I hope to see you next week, next time. Come back. You already here, so you might as well subscribe. Deuces.